Ay, man. If you can't tell from the way my voice sounds right now, I think I got what my mom got when it comes to getting sick. Ugh. Seriously, like all day, my nose would not stop running. And every time I sneezed, it got worse. Ah. And I was just barely able to stay awake for the Masked Singer just simply because, like, I have to go to sleep. Like, I have to go to bed. Like, the instant the Masked Singer's over, I will sleep on this couch if I have to. I need to get some sleep, which I did. But, good Lord, dude. Seriously, I woke up with, like, a really, not a bad headache, but, like, okay, I need to take, like, some ibuprofen. I also have to get myself some medicine at the store. Probably some, like, Dayquil or something. I mean, full disclosure, I actually do have NyQuil, but I'm always afraid of taking NyQuil just simply because, like, in the past when I have taken it, it has legit knocked me out, which is what it's supposed to do so you can get a good night's sleep and it helps you feel better if you're sick. But in the morning, like, I already have trouble getting out of bed just because I'm feeling lazy as it is. Like, I don't want to feel drowsy or any more than I have to. Seriously, you know what? One of my all-time favorite comedians, Dennis Leary, put it perfectly when he said, like, with NyQuil, like, it says may cause drowsiness on the box, but what it should really say is don't make any plans. Seriously, NyQuil just knocks me out, and I just cannot, like, wake up like I should. But at least I haven't taken it yet. Like, tonight I probably will. I mean, today is Friday. Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. But and I know I have nothing on the next morning. But, man, I got to get myself, like, some Dayquil, Mucinex, any which way but loose, you know. But enough about that. Let's get to, well, pretty obvious, the fact I'm sick right now is my low. My high is the fact that, you know, the new season 16 of Hot Ones premiered, and, you know, the Masked Singer also had its second part from last night, which it made me wonder, how are they going to do this? I'm like, oh, right. They're still doing the wild cards, aren't they? So, if you remember on Wednesday, the episode concluded on a cliffhanger with Mother Nature about to be unmasked before they can unmask it to him tomorrow. And obviously yesterday was that tomorrow, and it was Vivica A. Fox. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a two-nighter. What are they going to do for tonight? Well, believe it or not, they're bringing back the wild cards. So from the original 5 members of Group A, you had the skunk, the pufferfish, and the bull. And the 2 wild cards were the hamster and the baby. A lot of great performances all around. But with, someone has to get eliminated. Unfortunately, it's one of those situations where a lot of people are good. So, like, who are you going to get rid of? Huh. So they wound up getting rid of Pufferfish, which wound up being Tony Braxton. Which, all right. That was a thing that happened, right? So, yeah, after the Masked Singer was over, I just went right to bed. Which is a real shame, too, because honestly, if I wasn't sick, yesterday would have been a lot better. Like, I mean, again, season 16 of Hot Ones premiered with Jimmy Kimmel. And I know who Jimmy Kimmel is, but, just like on most Hot Ones episodes, I actually learned more about this particular guest than I otherwise would have known. Like, how he produced, the documentary involving the Mets that won the World Series. How he actually, so he sort of went through, his career overall, how he gets where he is now. He talked about how much of a good cook he is. I mean, he even says he makes his own wings, which, as a chicken wing fan myself, I very much approve. Yeah, he said he makes his wings with, a combination of hot sauce and barbecue sauce, and he smokes them. Which, I'd love to be able to smoke food myself, but I live in an apartment, and I can't really smoke inside an apartment. And obviously, I need to go outside to do it. Is the real issue here. But that was good. He talked about David Letterman a little bit. That was funny. He talked about how when he eats hot stuff, he'll get hiccups. But he even made fun of the hiccup. That's one good thing about Jimmy Kimmel is he's one of those guys that can genuinely make fun of himself in a good way. He was making fun of the fact that, yeah, he had hiccups, but he's yeah, but they're cute sounding too, right? So, yeah, that was really funny. I really dug that. Let's see what else happened. What else did they talk about? You know what? How the episode ended was really good too. I mean, we've had an episode once end with ukuleles. We've once had end with accordions. So you know what? Why not Jimmy Kimmel play a harmonica? Although I had to replay that line back because I thought because for a second, and maybe it is because I'm sick and I think I have a bit of an ear infection too. But I swear I thought I heard Sean Evans say, "You're going to have to call Monica." I'm like, who's Monica? Oh, it's a harmonica. He goes, oh. Yeah, it's getting really bad. Seriously, this ear is you you gotta do this and then blow in order to release pressure and stuff like that. It got really bad. I am not even kidding. I guess in a lot of ways it is probably a good thing that I can't go to the game tonight for Horseheads because Horseheads is actually away. This is actually their first away game this season. They're going all the way to Maine-Endwell against the Maine-Endwell Spartans, which I actually mentioned this a couple days ago. Hold on a second. I told you it was bad. Holy cow. Anyway, so I mentioned how 10 years ago, Maine-Endwell went to 3 state championships or something like that. They were really good. I don't know what's going on now, but this is definitely a first good real test for Horseheads as a team. Because yes, currently they're undefeated right now, but both of their wins were at home. This is their first away game, so they are going to have to play against the other team's home crowd, which should be a very interesting matchup. But, it's not like Horseheads is going to be devoid of any fans. The parents of the players are certainly going to be there. So there's that. Honestly, back in my time at Horseheads, I only went to Maine-Endwell once, and it was for wrestling. Not really for much else. But, yeah. All in all, it was a very good, it should be a very good matchup tonight. Again, I'm not really going to be able to go to the game, so I'm going to have to hope that Well, for one thing, obviously, I hope that Horseheads wins because it'd be great for them to go in 3-0 into next week, considering that next week they play against Corning. I'll talk about that in a second. So, in terms of giving out the Blue Hammer Award, I'm going to try and look up the stats for the game because they have individual stats at high school games, I think. If I can find them, I can definitely look it up from there. So, yeah, I should be able to give out the Blue Hammer Award tomorrow. But, if not, now you have an idea as to why. Oh, actually, I'm going to try giving it. I have to give out the Blue Hammer Award. I've already given out 2. I should do 3. And anyway, again, I really do hope that Horseheads goes in 3-0 into Corning because literally Horseheads has never been able to beat Corning. And this would be their best shot. This year would probably be their best shot to do it. So we'll just have to see. Here's the thing. They don't really need to go in 3-0 to feel confident going into next week. But it helps. Again, there are football teams that straight up win the Super Bowl and they're not undefeated. And they still win just fine. So, it really is a matter of perspective. Honestly, I just hope that the team has been telling themselves that they're going to win today so they can focus that on, next week. I have to say, though, I think I may have mentioned this already, but literally every game Horseheads has is a Friday night game. So, tonight they go to Maine-Endwell under the lights, and next week they go to Corning. Oh yeah, they play against Corning at Corning. So if there was ever a place where the odds were truly against them, they'd be there. That's a game I'm definitely going to try and go to, just simply because Corning isn't really that far from where I am, and my family that lives in Corning, stuff like that. So it should be a very fun matchup. Not to mention, Corning Stadium is gorgeous. Seriously, fun fact about Corning's football stadium. It's a memorial stadium for in honor of the veterans of, I want to say both world wars, but don't quote me on that. And, it's obviously very gorgeous. Seriously, it's, even now, it looks beautiful. Really and truly it does. So, it should definitely be a very fun evening next Friday. Although, I don't know, I'm actually kind of at a bit of a crossroads here. Because, by all accounts, this may very well be my last weekend up at Hugo Lake. Maybe. I don't really know. But regardless, I will be at Hugo Lake tomorrow and to give the award and stuff. So that should be interesting, right? In terms of stuff going on today, again, after this, I'm gonna head to the store later and get myself some medicine. I took ibuprofen earlier, but here's the thing. This was at almost 3 a.m. this morning, and I'd rather wait a good couple hours before I even think about taking anything else. Plus, I don't really want to have to rely on ibuprofen because it's so weird. People swear by using ibuprofen for pain and aches and sores for athletics and stuff, but that stuff is actually really bad for your kidneys. At least that's what my mom says. I don't know if I necessarily, I'm sure, of course I believe it, but that's why I'm kind of afraid, because, listen, I'm not going to say that my body's a temple, but at the same time, I want to be careful about what medicine I put inside it or whatever if I have to take any medicine. So, I'll definitely need to wait and see about that. But you know what? In spite of the fact I'm sick, I'm actually feeling really confident about this weekend. I think we're in for a very good weekend. Like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me on the social media platforms, notifications on YouTube. I am very humble in this video for you guys are watching Jero for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Hopefully better than mine, because you're probably not sick. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to let you know always have your back. Take care and make good choices. Have a nice Friday.